We're back! Once again! Hey everybody! Written Wednesday is live, and as you can guess by the eccentric theme music, I haven't slept well again. I'm also very tired and we haven't gotten too much farther since the last time, but that's alright! We've got motivation. And liquid motivation. I'm joined with the incredible Ray for now, until everyone else files in. And by which I mean two other people just sort of randomly find a room with an unlocked door and stumble in and find this. But anyway, enthusiasm! We've got this! I am invigorated from an incredible writing session with Ray that has lasted probably for a month. And it's been very fun, and she's done awesome drawings, and I'm very happy about it. And my chiropractor hates when I do this. Probably. I wish I could afford a chiropractor. So, without further ado, excuse me, Sushi's gonna come flying in here and smack me around for my terrible French. Or Frenchay. So, let's dive right into it. Let's get immediately aggressive. And let's see what we can do with writing. We've got maximum power. And we're about to redline. I feel the inspiration. Ray, start aggressively flexing. We're gonna have a montage. I didn't mean to say that as juicily as I did, but I did. And it's on camera, so we're gonna live with that. The theme music. Dramatic fade out, which is effectively me just moving my phone, but you don't need to know that. I didn't get to edit the last one. Yeah, Uber flex. I do in a long sleeve shirt. All you can see is just angrily vibrating and undulating tatas covered in hair. The thing I wish my forehead was covered in. Unfortunately, no. It goes up to the sun. I've got a sunroof! Now, at some point I'm going to have to reacquaint myself and do some research. Because I forget the Brummy accent. And I think I say that Contrail has something kind of London, like trashy, Londony, or Brummy kind of sounding. I know he's got a very low, gravelly voice. And he kind of talks with that kind of trashy accent. I'm not saying trashy in general. I mean, he just kind of sounds like a street tough, kind of. Just with the gravitas of a soldier. Oh, I love this. Copy strike me all you want, Japan. I don't care. Which is funny because I haven't even uploaded the last one where I played this. I'm just preemptive here. I don't make any money, so why not? I don't have this monetized. I don't pull that kind of traffic, so why not play the music I want to play? We're going to have a little journey down the S Road. By the way, how has Microsoft Word been treating you? Did you download that and is that all working alright? The Microsoft Word that is completely, totally legal, 100% you can't prove otherwise, and legitimate. Have fun with that one, Microsoft. Okay, now I'm just going to keep this to the side here in case we need musical interlude later on. I love how I just blare out a full theme song and we have one person in the chat. I don't care, I'm excited. I just need a... Excuse me. I hope you enjoy it, because, again, to me, 2007 is one of the best Microsoft Words, if not the best. Whew. Now let me see here. Ooh. That timing, though. Wow, there has been a lot of updates here since last I checked this server. That hopefully isn't showing up on OBS. I don't want people to see me aggressively checking social media. Or is Discord? No. Is Discord social media? No, because you're private messaging people, right? It's not. My brain hurts. I'll figure that one out later. But right now, I think it's been far too long since we've had the accurate little mascot. And yes, I know I should have gotten this ready beforehand. Image. Hey, Gidge is here. Slightly less well dressed. I am always well dressed. I've got my Gucci cufflinks. I look fly. Come on, Ooshram, 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 come here, buddy. Yes! The man is back in town. Ooshram has joined the party. By the way, I need to start writing down names and stuff I have for that thing I'm writing with Ray, which I hopefully, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have that converted into a book, release that too, so that the Will to Survive series has its own thing, and then I'll go back and I'm going to write a prequel with Zero and Alice. And you don't know who any of those people are. My nose itches. But I'm sure Ray's going to love the idea and, like, spontaneously have a potato meltdown, like, yesterday. There we go. Slightly less enthusiastic than when I was... there should have been an earth-shattering kaboom. I'm disappointed. Coyote and Varen, yes, just all the canon, all the canonicity. They are the original power couple. They are the power couplings of Condor City. And I cannot wait. I've been convinced to upload the map of the city to DeviantArt, despite it just being something I threw together in MS Paint. And by threw together, I mean took weeks to painstakingly like plan out all the flow charts and the underground garage access points and the flood water control stuff. But I'm happy with it. They convinced me to want to do it because they said the one thing DMs need, like Dungeon Masters for their stuff, are maps. And Ray, you play a lot more D&D than I do, so I'm going to need you... Boop, 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 I'm pinging you. Boop, 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 boop. Please confirm. Do you need maps in your D&D campaign? I'm not volunteering to do them because the Condor City one was like enough of torture. But I'm just curious in general if that's a thing we should start to encourage from people. Make maps. Just make maps, post them anywhere, even if it's a squiggly, horrible MS Paint thing. Maps. Let me see your maps. I'm running a game while I watch, and I agree. You need maps. Okay. I think, yep, that is definitely a hair. Ugh. Oh. I didn't like that. I did not like that at all. Oh, I feel it tickling the back of my throat. Oh no. I'm sad. Hey, come on. Make stuff happen. Make the typing happen. I want to check here real quick. Accent. Brummy accent translator. Google. You're all right. I hope it's like phonetic. I think it was Brummy I picked. Brummy. Wait, can we get a Brummy accent converter? I want to check if I'm saying... Yeah, converter, here we go. I want to check if I'm saying through correctly or if they'd pronounce it like something else. I think they'd say through. But I don't know if it would be like true or something like that. I want to be careful saying true, otherwise Ethan's going to show up. Come on. BBC.com. Okay, well, considering you screwed up Doctor Who, I'm not even surprised that this was stupid. Awesome. Thank you. Alright, translate. Through. Let me see if you would say it correctly. Through. Okay, so I guess I'm going to keep that website on the side, and I'm going to keep that through as it is, because I don't want to make Contrail too impossible to understand. I know I've mentioned this in the past when I broached this topic. I like spelling out accents phonetically because I like being able to hear and understand the sound of the accent that I'm reading, and not just have it written in plain English and then like retroactively someone spells in "they said" in a strong southern twang, you know, or instances where it's like, oh, he said in a thick accent and the other character's like, huh, I can't understand his accent, and when it's like perfectly typed out, it kind of breaks the immersion for me because it's like, it feels more frustrating than anything because I, as the reader, already know what he said. So I'm shouting at the other character, you know, he said this. It's right there in plain text. So if I have a character that has a really thick accent, I want to type it out. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, and that is a stylistic choice for anybody who wants to do their own writing. You must make that decision. But it occurs to me that when writing science fiction or writing fantasy or when writing anything that has its own language, how exactly can the reader know what that accent sounds like if they've never heard it before, if it's something you created? Unless you take and describe it as spoken in an accent that bordered on Romanian or something like that. But even still, that kind of feels like it undercuts the originality of your work. So for me, personally, I like to spell out accents phonetically. And secondly, I just like accents. The stronger the accent or characters who speak broken English, the more fun I find that character to want to write for. And the more fun I have getting into it. I notice there's no one in my chat right now, so I don't know if things have glitched out or if I have finally scared off the last bastion of my audience. Oh, there's Ray. Ah, God, I hate that feeling. Get rid of throat. I got kicked. Picardo wouldn't let me. Rude! That is very rude of Picardo. First you take away my guests, and now you're kicking my peeps. I'm going to have to put on some more music and lay the smackdown on whoever's in charge of your IT department. Fight me, bro. Queensberry rules. I've got the cufflinks. I've got my fighting trousers. Let's go. Anyway, the download is thinking about downloading. It's just pondering its general existence. Chin scratching. Ray, I have a question. Do you mind if I call you up and have you read over this just to make sure the accent's coming through correctly for the typing there? It's actually been a while since I've had a scene with Contrail, and I've discovered a weird quirk in which normally I write better hearing someone else read my work back to me, and I usually have my proofreaders be on call or something and read it back to me, because I'd like to think I figured it out in that I started out writing fan fiction, and the idea of making a story with the pieces that are already there are very appealing, especially to a very new writer, and it helps you grow and expand yourself into original works. But the general idea is having someone else read it helps create like a disconnect from it, so I don't get over like meticulous and everything over the writing. Accent. Well, I'm not doing any accent because I might die, but I'll read it if you need it. No, I just want to make sure it comes across as like this gravelly kind of way I imagine it sounding. It's Contrail's bit right here. You do not have a fugly voice. You have a very nice voice. One that I am going to make do silly, goofy things with alien accents, so I can go hee when no one's looking. I am going to send you the exact transcript. It is like 7 words. I wish I had written more than that. Are you ready for me to call you? Just let me know when you are ready, Ray. And I'm kind of at a weird point here because I don't know if I want him to use more general speaking or some sort of colloquialism. But the thing is, with aliens, it's normally like, oh, I don't know if it sounds tacky yet in this day and age. Get out of your hair. The one place I want it to be. The one place it is. Every place. But, like, I don't know if it's cheesy or too cliche at this point to have an alien be like, oh, just like the and just have a bunch of alien words there that don't make sense. All right, I'm going to call you, but That's going to be something I want the answer to. Do you find that to be too cliche, or does that help with? What do you mean call unavailable? Start a voice call. Do it. Hello. I don't hear anything. Oh, I hear myself in the past.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
I'm just going to hang on. I'm going to do the audio mixy thing where I make Discord like infinitely louder than what it has any right to be.
Yeah, I just kind of like muted your stream because it's like echo. It's like no.
Ooh. That should do it. Say something.
Say something.
Loud. Too loud. I was too excited. My enthusiasm outweighed common sense, and I am extremely remorseful of this. Let's put that there. All right, say something.
Say something.
Yes. I shouldn't have messed with it. Why did I have to mess with it? Why did I have to mess with the volume? Okay. I think we're good. I might have destroyed my audio settings. I probably destroyed my audio settings. I hope the stream can hear you all right. Can you hear yourself in the stream okay?
Hold on for a second. I need to unmute the stream.
Yeah, just make obnoxious mouth noises for a little bit.
Well, there's a delay. That's the issue, though.
Yeah, no, I get you. I turned it up just a hair, so hopefully. Oh boy.
That is gonna really throw me off.
What, can you hear the Ray of the past? Hello,
Yeah.
past traveling Ray. I'm here with your future self. She's just as cool.
Oh my goodness.
You know, all this build-up of me like, oh no, I've ruined my audio settings. Whatever will I do? And it's going to be like, hello, I'm here to say 7 words. That thing. But no, I imagine him having this like really like low gravelly sort of accent. But like not quite that bad.
So you did want me to do an accent?
Yes.
Well,
Nope. Hang up button.
okay, thanks, bye.
Oh no!
You had to pick me to
Yes.
do a deep, gravelly voice.
I just wanted to see if this came through. You can have like the little tiny accent, but if you wanted to, but just oh, I'm angry and small.
Oh my goodness.
But I just wanted to see if it came through how I imagine him sounding, because it's been like a few chapters since I've really had Contrail do much of anything except for the earlier part here where he's like setting up and ready to lay the smackdown on the Infinity Drive before it goes, hey, and knocks him aside.
Right. Well, I will say that if I read this, I'm going to botch it up.
Haha! That, don't worry, we have plausible deniability now. You're good. We're set.
And you really want me to do the accent?
Yes.
Okay.
Cheers.
Okay. Okay.
The episode.
You put me on the spot, and now I'm nervous.
Yes.
I feel like I'm in drama class.
Read it with diction, Ray. But no, this is the episode where I make all my audience uncomfortable. Read it. Read the thing. Do it. Get a pointed stick. And you read, no, it wasn't like that. And hello, Quill.
Okay. I have no drink nearby either, so bleh. Oh no, another person!
Yes, I know. They know the Ray is about to speak, so they're all just pouring in. We better get to it soon before like all 17 of the people who follow me on Picarto show up and like, hey, what you doing?
Oh, no. Okay. Just don't judge. No.
I need a gavel. Yes, Quill, do it. Watch the world burn. We're gonna make it happen.
Okay.
The kids and Meg. Yes. Yes, Meg. Alert all your friends. We're doing a thing.
No!
Yes.
Dare you!
Yes. I am very happy with the turnout of this stream.
I am not. Everyone is just going to pour in.
What's going on? Pandemonium. I have decided that Ray would be the perfect candidate to have come into a call and read a goofy alien accent to make sure it sounds appropriately goofy to my ear hole. And then everybody started showing up. With phenomenal timing. Ray, you big, buff, gravelly voiced spaceman, take it away. I just want another person to come in just as you start.
You owe me.
Yes, I do.
You owe me. Okay.
There's going to be a detailed kiss scene between Wounded Coyote and Varen.
No. Okay. I need to read it now.
Yeah. Abort. They're showing up in droves.
Okay. So, gravelly alien voice.
Yeah, Contrail is like 200 years old. He's an old soldier from like the last big war the UCAS actually had, and he went from being a soldier to getting involved with the naval security as sort of a way to want to get out of the military, because there's kind of some residual concerns that he has some form of like traumatic stress that's kind of following him, but his people believe in honored combat and honor and things like that, so he refuses to believe that there could be an issue with a battle that's already been fought and won. And that's kind of where he's at. Like, he's really tough and gritty about the way he speaks and carries himself.
Okay. So, I'm going to read this in my normal voice at first, just so I can get the feeling of this sentence.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to do like the alien voice he does, because it's kind of hard. Like Zaid from Mass Effect 2, I kind of imagine his voice sounding kind of like that. Do you remember? Did anyone here like remember Zaid? He was easily one of my favorites. Him and Morden.
I gotta say, I actually don't remember their voices because it's been years since I played Mass Effect.
I think his name was Richard Sachs or something like that. I don't know what his accent was. So hardcore Australia, yeah, the most intense Australian ever. Let's say that. Was he Australian?
Wasn't Zaid a DLC?
Yes, he was. But I love how they put him in, because you install the DLC, you go about the game like normal, and you're like, well, this DLC kind of blows. And then you get to Omega, and he's just standing there like, hey, you're Shepard. And it's been too long since I played it because I can't actually bring his voice here. It just sounds like I have like smoker's throat. But at one point in time, I could actually get Zaid pretty good. It just really, really blew out my throat.
Okay, I wish I could channel my inner theater. Because I took like 3 years of drama class in high school.
Really?
Yes.
That is cool.
However,
Oh, there's a caveat here.
Huh?
I said, oh, there's a caveat coming.
I was so chicken, I wound up quitting it.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I just wish I could go back all those years. Oh,
And do it again.
channel it. 11 years. 11 years in the past.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to take this note here of characters that you have yet to meet in the Will to Survive RP, and I'm going to write down a character that I don't want to forget his name.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be a fun one when he shows up. Don't mind me, go ahead and read.
Okay, let's see. The thing just made my blockade look like. Is
Yeah.
that how?
Yeah, that thing just made my blockade look like... Like, I hope phonetically that's how it comes across looking. Basically, at this point, all we need is a, yeah, and we're good, but... I'm kind of at a point where I don't know if I should have him speak very bluntly or use something like, make a reference to, the fifth person shows up. Hello, Birdo.
Wait, what?
Yep. It's happened.
Okay.
You read it right, but I don't know if you should type it like that. No, my personal bias, as I've already explained, is I like typing out an accent phonetically, because I want the reader to be able to hear it as well as reading it. I feel it's kind of a cop-out to write in plain English, and then just at the end type, he spoke in a strong Midwestern accent. You know,
Right.
especially since I have a character who's from Yorkshire, and he, like other characters mentioned, he's very difficult to understand. And if I were to write out like, hello, gentlemen, how are you doing today? And other characters going, what? I don't know what he's saying. It just kind of like is a kick to the nuts of immersion. And just like, it frustrates me more than anything when I can read it properly, and then characters are going, what? Soon the other 1,000 knights I've invited shall descend on the stream like a mighty flood. Be my guest, while you're at it, like and subscribe. I forget the rest of the lyrics to this song.
Half of those people that he quote unquote is talking to won't even know me, so it's like, okay.
Raise a phantom.
Okay, so you keep on. So it is a deep, gravelly male alien, not necessarily like an Australian accent.
Yeah, no. Like I've had people compare it to like Londoner. I've heard some people I've asked say Brummy. He said Australian. I don't know what it is. I just know how it sounds like up here in my brain.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to actually go about this.
Like so long as it comes through clear to you, I think my job here is done. I just need to know.
Because I mean, obviously, I'm not a man.
Yeah.
So
Now you're a man, man. Oh God, I've actually listened to that song the full way through once, out of just sheer I'm awake at 4 a.m, and it's hilarious because the person just goes ape midway through the lyrics, and it stops making sense. All you hear is Meow! And that's just the rest. That's just the rest of it.
okay. Time to get this over with.
Indeed, it's like a shot, like a band-aid. Embrace the gravitas. become a spiky alien man.
The Fiend just made my blockade look like...
That almost kind of sounded Russian, to be honest. That's how we do it in Eastern Bloc. Oh, but no, thank you. And it does come across as like tough sounding. I will mention that he's. I think that it is worth mentioning. Spoke in a slow growl. So that's how Contrail do.
I do not voice act well.
Yes, you do. You do just fine.
I don't think you can see my face right now.
No, but I can feel the glow. Called it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Rado, my red-faced best friend.
I'm so embarrassed.
That's the proper stream emotion.
Oh, so embarrassed.
But no, we've got that thing just made my blockade look like. And I don't know if I should say something like tissue paper or something like that, or have him like make some sort of comparison and like say some sort of alien thing, and whether that would make it feel like it's dropped more into like some greater culture of like this alien setting, or if it's just going to make him sound like he's going with his mouth and like make utterly no sense. It's just like, really cliche. Like what's next? Darnak and Jalag at Tanagara or what? I hated that episode, by the way. But I had like this big brain moment where I looked back on the episode like as boiled down as possible. You've got Picard and the crew of the Enterprise. Hold on. We've got Picard and the crew of the Enterprise. Ignore the nacelles. I sent them out to be laundered. And they encounter an alien species that speaks only in, like, their culture is based around the fact they speak only in references to obscure events in history. And the whole time Picard and this dude are down on the planet, excuse me, the guy will not stop saying Darmok and Jalad at Danagara. And Picard's like, what? And the dude's just like, dude, Darmok and Jalad. And it dawned on me. Speaking only in obscure, in jokes, like in events, in history, in media. It is a species that literally only communicates in alien memes. And the problem is, Picard doesn't get it. Until he realizes, oh, it's a thing. And then he says some other event, and Picard goes, okay, no, you're making a reference to this thing. I can meme with the best of them. My Starfleet-issued boomer juice can be removed from my body. I can be hip with the kids. And that's how they solved the episode. And I want to do like a video on that where like I deconstruct the fact that they called meme culture of like the 2010s way back in the 90s. Like Star Trek got it. It is just literally that whole species just talks in memes. And I don't know if, like, again, bringing this back to Contrail, I don't know what direction I should take this dialogue, because dialogue is always an intellectual kick to the gonads. But, excuse me. This is why I like having someone in call. That way I'm not just sitting in a vacuum and we can pretend I'm funny, because like all my friends laugh excessively so at the stupid stuff I say. But I don't know if I should do something like that where he makes like a reference, because I know we as people speak with colloquialisms a lot, but I don't know if like in sci-fi it just makes it seem goofy, because to a certain degree you're typing a bunch of stuff that no one else knows, and you're the boomer Picard in this situation in which you're like, I don't get it. Like, that thing just made my blockade and then look like tissue paper. And leave it at that.
So it's really funny because for some reason when you said tissue paper, the first thing that actually came to mind was wet paper mache.
Ooh.
Because wet paper mache is like super duper fragile.
Just sloppy and
Dry.
unpleasant. Oh, yeah, no, I have always tried to make stuff out of paper mache, and I've seen, like, YouTube tutorials where it's like, make a Time Lord neck headpiece collar thing. I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. But anytime I've tried to do anything with paper mache, like, I tried to make a Pokeball once. The side went, and just collapsed in on itself. Like, well, that's great.
Honestly, I think wet paper mache is like the most fragile thing on earth, I swear. Until it dries.
And I don't know if I'd go with, like, an analogy like that where he compares the fact that they were just made into fools by just this thing going wah and moving them across the deck, or if he, like, makes some sort of comparison to, like, a thrashing something youngling or something like that. You know, like, reference something that, you know, yes, the alien knows the thing, or have it something where it's like, man, that's a little bit too human. It's this is the sword of Damocles constantly over the head of a writer. What direction do I go? Do I ruin the suspension of disbelief here, or does this work? Do I seem cliche, or do I just make someone that's words that no one gets? Like, is that immersion? I feel like that one meme with the dude in the glasses. Is this a meme? Except, is this immersion?
I would say possibly go the route of what Contrail knows. Don't put anything that might be too human.
Right.
Because if you're wanting to really immerse the reader into your story, then I would probably say stick with something that he knows.
Right. Yeah. No. I get you there. And that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, because again, the more I can hint at this book that this is a larger universe in the making and working, I feel like the more it'll help lay people in. And I think Quill, it was either Quill or Vino, who pointed out my thing with the starports, where, like, I have aliens being super anal against humanity's referring to them as spaceships, because it's not a boat. There's no sails. What are you talking about? Spacesuit. There's no tie on suit, huh?
Right. Yeah.
And, like, they're very, you know, it is a stellar vehicle. It is a star vehicle, a starcraft, or it is a space skin. It is the skin you wear to protect yourself. It is an exo layer. And the starport thing, like, he pointed this out, and it kind of felt stupid to me at the time when I recounted it because I had forgotten. But I remembered, like, I had this running almost, like, in-joke with myself where I'd have all the aliens in Infinity Quest be super anal against nautical terms. And, like, in the narration, I'd use excessively nautical terms. Like, just narrating it like, hey, screw you, alien. I'm going to say nautical stuff. Did I miss the reading? I had to go check
Oh,
Wounded Puppy and grab one. Oh,
not the wounded puppy.
oh, not a wounded puppy. That you're going to give this poor lass PTSD with the word wounded.
Oh.
The shipping is real, and I'm almost tempted to put that image you drew of them sitting together down here instead of Ushram.
If you want, go ahead. No one's gonna know who it is, but
Oh, a bleeding ear. What happened to the poor thing? Did it get cut? Did something bite it, or?
ear infection maybe?
Ooh. Hello, welcome to Veterinarian Wednesday. But no, that is like a predominant factor, I think, to being an artist or anything. Just an immediate love of all animals. We are the biggest bunch of softies.
Yeah.
Wine for my sorrows. Also bad scheduling and food aggression between dogs. Oh no.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh yeah, no, I remember. I forget who my mom said it was, but she had, like, this. She had recounted this one coworker or something like that who had, like, 2 small dogs and a pit, and they were eating, and, like, they had this thing for years and it was fine, and something snapped in its brain and it, like, started trying to maul the other dogs and growling and losing its senses. when it was eating out of the food and they got close, and the woman ran over and grabbed it and restrained it, and it was like, doing its thing, and then the second it stopped, it was like shaking and like traumatized, like it didn't even know what happened, like it had some sort of schizophrenic episode or something. You gotta be so careful feeding with dogs and just checking on temperaments and stuff like that. Like, and I'm not gonna dump on the breed and say it's a bad breed, because I know there's exceptions to every rule. Still, ooh, God.
Right.
Quill,
Well, I know
you have
for-
my. Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I remember with my dogs at the beginning, when I brought my German Shepherd in, the two older ones, the bosses of the house, they actually had a little bit of food aggression with him
Ooh.
until they got used to him being around, and then they all were able to eat together and everything like that.
So yeah, Quill, you have my absolute sympathies and my deepest wishes that your dog heals very quickly, and that we avoid
too.
Yeah, definitely from Ray, and that is double for me. That is double than mine, because Ray is just absolutely the sweetest person in the universe. I am pretty sure that she's tracked down Cubey, and that was her wish to just be the most belovable, sweet ray of sunshine, and that's just her magical powers. She has transcended into a magic girl.
You know, one of these days you're just going to have to stop.
Yes, but it's not today.
I'm not. Okay, nope, never mind. I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into it. I'm gonna
She's
give up.
sweet and precious. We need to treasure her. Berto, all of you, just become Ugandan Knuckles right now and praise Ray as the queen. She needs this in her life. She needs 6 Caucasians pretending to be Ugandan Knuckles. Just all at once. Praise her. Careful! Don't fall over yourself to it. Yeah, here we go. Do you know the way? We've got one. Thank you. Oh, yes! It took a little bit. We're loading in. Come on. We've got 2 Knuckles.
Oh no.
And Ray rhymes with way. So now we can have that tongue twister flying around. Dear Ray Way. Just gross noises of uncomfort. Know that we're friends. Makes it obvious that we're friends. What is the Ray? It is the Ray Way.
The Ray way.
I know it. Is this the Ray? Yes, he did it! Thank you, Quill! Yes!
No, Quill, why?
Yes, please get Berto involved in this. Everybody must embrace this. I am going to commission stream art, and that's just going to be it. Just me sitting angrily with a receding hairline at a typewriter trying to write a story, and just like a tribe of Ugandan Knuckles running away with Ray. That's the laugh of, oh God, please, if you spend money on this, we're done. Going over my old records here to see if I can find any alien pets.
I was gonna say, if this keeps up, then I'm gonna have to cut my 500 pictures of Baron and Coyote short.
No, we're gonna make 1,000 of them, and I'm gonna have to re-upload all of them. This is the way you pay. Oh God, I'm gonna be here forever.
Knowing me, I probably would draw 1,000 pictures.
Oh,
of the
easily.
Power Couple.
Oh my God, yeah, no, they're great too. And I know at some point, like, I tried to mention that he's not used to it, so like the weird spikes on the jawline of his prosthesis are gonna kind of bump her every now and again. He's just gonna be like, dang it, crap.
But here's the thing, though. Baron is literally just like a ball of kindness and caring, and she's just not even going to care.
Oh yeah, no, like it's just I'm bleeding, but it's a fiction. Like, people think he's in a bad relationship or something. He's like, no, he's a sweetheart. He's just really pointy.
I mean, she'll get used to it eventually, and he'll get used to it eventually.
Yeah, no, totally. Like, he'll just put like little nubbins or something on the spikes or something. Like, hang on, let me get my nuzzling insulators. He just puts a towel around his neck.
Which, oh, by the way.
DeRay?
Oh.
Got him!
And I just immediately deflate. Immediately. No, it's just, I actually cannot wait for what you have planned for everything that's going to be upcoming for Will.
Oh my goodness, yes. That has been all my time at work so far. And just wait till I introduce the character Mothman.
Wait, what character?
Mothman. He is going to be fun.
Oh boy.
I promise you. The circumstances around how he pops up are going to be fun. Oh yeah, I almost forgot a character's name, and like I think you're really going to like him.
What character?
Okay, I'm just going to write this down here, and like I'm referencing characters and settings that no one knows about. It's like, hey, losers, I have my own in joke, but it's it's going to be one of. I had planned to do an earlier mission while she's still going, or Ray, or excuse me. I planned an earlier mission while Varen is still going through basic for the conscription, and his name is Getty, but he prefers to go by Get. And it's going to be like a quick kind of like stretch your legs. We interrupt this regularly scheduled rom-com to bring you, because we've been in Condor for a while. I want to try and keep things a little bit fresh, so I'm gonna try and bring a small mission in to want to see how our training goes, and to want to stretch your legs, and to want to show the world outside of Condor a little bit more. Because as it stands, Crow's Keep is a crater that eventually will turn into a very, very smelly pond with rainwater. And yeah, as it do, you know, that is what happens when you blow giant holes in the earth. But yeah, I have this thing, and it's going to foreshadow a little bit, and I think you're going to enjoy just getting to meet Getty. It's just a fun, like, the name popped into my head because I was trying to think of something to want to do in between. Say? I think the mic's acting up, or it's the fact that oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just close the internet and stop trying to load stuff and
Now leaves this call and just communicate through chat.
yeah. All right, what were you going to say though, real quick?
No, I was just going to say that I feel sorry for chat because they literally have no idea what's going on.
Shh, that encourages them to buy the book. They won't know. They won't be in any of the in-jokes until they buy it.
Hashtag buy the book. Hashtag will to survive.
Hashtag power couple of Condor. Oh God, I do want that to happen at some point where Grifter gets to hook up with someone and they get to do the double date arc. I will make that a thing. Or they just get to go out somewhere.
It would seriously be really, really cute.
Yeah, I can't tell you all the things I've planned today, but I had some cool things planned in mind. Some of them involving Boondock. So I will talk to you in chat. So
right.
Technically later. See you later, alligator. And thank you for being a big, manly, alien, Australian, Brummy Londoner.
No problem.
Okay, well, that helped buy me some time, but now I have to face the crippling reality that I need to find my records for Infinity Quest Animals because I've completely forgotten them. Oh, wait, no. Wait. You do not sound so bad. Stop it. Bop it. I I deleted that video, though. Why are you still there? Oh, no, that's... I uploaded that. I opened that earlier. I didn't want to see if the music worked. Remove from quick access. Now, if I bring up the layout and terms, I kept a record there. And I think in that file, if I remember correctly... If I remembered correctly, I was doing psychological profiles for the characters. And I should have Contrail's name. Or his species. He was the Trilonite, I think. So I need to find where I put all the words. Oh, not responding. Awesome. You do you, boo. It's not like I'm on stream or something. It's not like anyone's gonna see. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, now you're loading. Oh, I forgot I had done this. The Act of Certitude, established in the Summers of Seeking. Oh yeah, I forgot how I did the lofty kind of names for UCAS classifications of time. I love that. Extending of Hands, Galactic Handbook Essentials, Volume 2.7.1, The Officer's Code of Conduct. I almost said Condor. I've been playing way too much. Ooh, how much did I set aside here? This is gold! My God! I don't have to worry about forgetting anything ever again. Yeah, there's the... Oh! Oh! It's all here! I can start adding some of this back to the custom dictionary that I lost when the operating system died. Yes, I am still salty. Yeah, Contrail Al Uamar Ashanteen service record. Serial number Whiskey Whiskey 425077440772 Mike. Current age 214. Entered service at prematurely at the youthful age of 14, given the situation in the Dinarian Cluster War. Status active, under observation for retirement or recommended retirement. 180 pounds. Trilonite. Yep. There we go. He was a Trilonite. Saddled? Sad it, the stream keeps cutting for me. Oh, that stinks. Sorry, Gidge. It was good to have you. Right. I also want to be careful here because I don't want to make him seem space racist. Because if I have him take shots at other species, that might not look so good. I'm all for a good bit of teasing. Yeah, this is just one of those streams where I don't get much done. But I'm very happy with the conversation we've had and the thought-provoking little bit in here. was I trying to... Oh, yes. Kliker. I need to fix that. Because Ray gave me the awesome spelling for Kliker. Which, for some reason, it's not recommending. Yeah, Kliker. There we go. And Ostrogards. Let me scroll down here a little bit farther. Okay. I mean, if he is racist, that's his own thing. Plot device. I know he's very rough, but I don't want him to seem like that. Yeah, that was a typo. I've nearly rubbed the letters off my key. Yeah, no, Gitch's keyboard is an absolute cavalcadium of hilarity and terror. Alright, let me see here. Oh, here we go. Woobacks. Alright guys, I'm going to put something together and I want you to let me know how it sounds to you. Because the thing is, if he's being really salty about what happened, I don't want him to be too wordy. So, all right, so, we have him saying, "That thing just made my blockade look like a pack of nearsighted woobacks." What do you think? Too wordy, or is that the appropriate amount of frustration? Do we have a winner here? Not if I keep deleting parts of it. Get up here. There we go. Not poke, spoke. He didn't poke people. Back. I will wait for the council to get back to me on this one. What do you guys think? Is that appropriate frustration, or is that gobbledygook? Always save the tabs, because you never know when there's going to be a contest. Plus, it just makes a nice noise. I think that sounds okay. Frustration means that sometimes you go into a sort of ramble. Yeah, true enough. True enough. I just kind of want to don't go too far with Contrail, given his soldiery background. And I've noticed, because I thank every veteran I see, no matter what the day is, no matter what the location is. I could be coming out of a public bathroom, and if I see the hat, thank you for your service, sir. And I've noticed, talking to them at any extended point in time, they are very terse, the way they speak. Doesn't sound like it's rambling, though. It just sounds like he's really frustrated. Yeah, and I'm going to have to upload a picture sometime or draw the animal because I love the animal. It is an older picture of one of the Infinity Quest animals. What they are is like, imagine this long, fluffy little Dumbo thing that you want, like a raccoon body or like a possum body with a long, fluffy tail and like this very hard, scoop-shaped head used for ramming things. Like they'll take and they'll hit trees to knock stuff down. They'll hit opponents. They're effectively like little fuzzy, adorable, loving hammers with legs. That is a Wooback. And I want you all to embrace that mental image. Wait a sec. Nearsighted means you can't see far away things, right? Google, help me. Definition. Google defines nearsighted, unable to see things clearly unless they are relatively close to the eyes. Okay, yeah, good. That thing just made my blockade look. I think I can do something a little bit different to that. That thing just made my blockade look. No, you know what? I don't think look like a pack of nearsighted Woobacks works. Red lines, you don't even faze me, broski. I don't even care, spell check. I have been breaking your cousins since I was 11. Redline me all you want. I have grown beyond your strength. And now that I know where the add to dictionary button is, your days are numbered. Say goodbye to your sanity. Okay, that thing just made my blockade look like a pack of nearsighted Woolbacks. Contrail spoke in a slow growl. We're fine. My top priority is figuring out what that thing's gonna do when it... What that thing is. Things. Again, I had to be absent to welcome home family. However, now I am back. Well, welcome back. And I'm glad to have you back. I hope, again, your puppy's doing well, its ear heals up quickly, and your wine floweth over. Tonight my cup dost not run over. The wine is gone. Oh dear, these are dark times. Ooh, I can't wait to see that. I need to count here real quick. 1, 2, 3. I don't want this to go too long. 4, 5. Come on. 6. Let's get a little long. Come on. 7. Oh, no. 8. Ooh, come on. I rambled too much. 9. Ooh, no. 10. Really now? 11. Really now? 12. Really now? Wait. 13. Can't be. Wow. Yes, it is. I better put a rush order on this scene. BRB. Indeed. Alright, not bad, considering the slow start. I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. I don't know why I was wearing those headphones either. I have returned. Now, did I beat Meg or not? Still a BRB. I'm going to consider it one. Nobody tell her that I had disappeared. We're going to pretend I was here the whole time. Let's get a little bit intense mood music going here. We're gonna get some writing done, just you watch. Oh yes, we have a soundtrack for the stream now. Let's get some typing done before we end it. Come on, let's get this scene going. OBS, why are you always disconnecting? Come on, focus. Make the big brainness happen. No, it couldn't handle the awesomeness. We're gonna fix it though. Don't you worry about a thing. Ooh, yes, now it's a stream. The first interruption is travel. Because Varen deserves love. Naturally. Imgur? Really? Oh! Yeah, that's nice. That is very nice. I like that outfit. She's cleaned up very nicely. No trench coat or dirty armor. Or no-neck monstrous semi-powered infiltration armor. Or not infiltration, no, semi-powered infiltration armor. That's the Halo fandom days coming out. Excuse me. Trenchcoat gone. Rip. Not yet. It might rip eventually. Oh, that's what... Shoo, being back for a bit, but the stream died on me. Well, I'm glad you're back. You missed our secondary musical interlude of, like, hype music. Hey, guys. Ted here. Okay. Oh yeah, hype music. That is my second go, and I think I'm going to make music a part of the stream. Copyright strikes come at me. You don't even just miss me with your copy stuff. Nope. Oh, crap. Brain, don't do this to me now. Don't do this to me now. I know energy, the longer you use it, there's energy loss or something. Like, you can't transmit power 1-to-1. There's always a loss in it. Is there any chance anyone here knows Neon Fish? I've never heard of it, but I might know of it. There's a lot of things that I know that I don't know the name of. Especially when it comes to music. Oh, they're an artist. Okay, then no. Maybe? I'm not sure. Is energy loss? Energy evaporation? Dissipation? That's not right. Energy dissipation. I think dissipation, right? Yeah. Energy dissipation. No. You know how you can't transmit power 1-to-1? You always have waste or like a loss of something. You can't pull its maximum energy potential in motion. like firing in a beam, the farther the beam goes, the weaker the energy gets. You're not dealing with a constant across space and time. You're not dealing with a constant in reality, I guess. You experience dissipation or something, or like a loss over time, just by trying to direct or move energy. Like from a power plant, you can't run power through a cord and charge your phone at a rate of like 1-to-1. It takes longer to charge it than it takes to use it up. And I'm trying to think of what the word for that would be, and I guess dissipation works right. Energy dissipation rate. Yeah. So yeah, I think dissipation's right there. I know what I'm trying to say here. Something other than neutrons. The neutron pistol. Other discharges? Other kinds of energy? Other kinds of discharge? Kinds of beam? Like trying different types of energy or something like that to want to see if it's more effective against this unrelenting force of the infinity drive coming on. I was thinking output. I was thinking kinds of energy. More efficient output. No, because I know there's different kinds of radiation. There's just different kinds of energies. There's different kinds of reaction and stuff like that. And I'm trying to find my words here to want to put on the page. Dragons, dragons are very, very effective. But no, like as a whole, we're looking through different methods, different sources, energy sources. See you later, Meg. And I hope you have a good night. And it was good to see you again. I always enjoy having you around. Can we get a different word than interfaces? Borders. I don't think that's the right word. Links. There we go. And I think I'll leave the stream for there, or right there for now. So, next week we'll see what the most effective modification is. Hopefully we'll be at the end of this chapter and we'll move on. But until then, thank you very much for coming. Keep a kind state of mind and always pursue your dreams. You are the only one who can pursue them, and you are the only one who can make it so that you can achieve them. If someone else achieves your dreams, that's just an accomplishment for them. Don't lose sight of the capabilities that you actually have. And for what it's worth, I believe in you. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next Wednesday with more music. Later.